What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. Today I'm bringing you some NedFoss goodness, and I mean some goodness. They came out with a new design called the Elf, and they have three versions of this knife. They have the Elf 1, the Elf 2, which this is, and they have the Elf 3. The Elf 3 is this exact knife, except instead of 14C28N, which is great blade steel, they use a Damascus steel. So you can get this entire package exactly as is, but with a Damascus blade. The Elf 1, is this guy right here. This one, call it a liner lock, but really this is a scale and that is a frame. So really it's a frame lock, which I like even better. But this is the Elf 1. And I have to say that these knives are really freaking attractive. They basically take old and new styling and just mesh them together into a perfect concept. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. You have that classic look with the two-tone with a bolster in front. Then you have the G10 rear, but it's all on a modern platform with modern style grinds. And it is just super comfortable. It's a flipper. You have some jimping on the end of the flipper. You have a really nice pocket clip. I said it's G10. You have a lanyard hole. You have some jimping in the scales itself. And you can see how really well done and tight these are. That is some absolutely excellent fit and finish. They have done an amazing job with this series. I think these are absolutely fantastic. So I have the 1 and the 2, and I think what we'll do is I'll take this one, the button lock, the plunger lock, and we'll take this outside and we'll give it a test. Now, the plunger lock is cool because it has a flipper, right? Boop, hit the lock. It has the eye hole, so you can spidey flick it. You can obviously pinch and pop. You can pinch and pull, slow man style, or you can just use the flipper. Or the button lock itself. There's plenty of ways to open it. It's got fast deployment. It's just a really sweet knife. The ergos, the lines on this, they're, for a knife, it's sexy. And NedFoss is one of those companies. This is really cool. They kind of have a cool story because they started out as like this budget knife company. And they would make things and people would go, oh, NedFoss. No, not NedFoss. And then somebody over there hit the button, boop, did a full reverse and said, let's reinvent NedFoss. And whoever was in charge over there, they have made ginormous strides in this company. The knives that they're putting out nowadays, it's not yesterday's NedFoss. And I get comments, oh, NedFoss, they're this, they're that. No, you haven't experienced new NedFoss. They have come a long way. So let's get into the measurements before we take it outside. This is overall 8.08 inches long, so it is a good size knife. You have a 3.2 inch blade with a 4.80 inch grip, which is really, really nice. This is good for pretty much anybody's hands. You have a 3.2 millimeter blade thickness, and you have just under a ½ inch in width, which is absolutely perfect for pocket carry. It's just really nice. The spacer, not only is it smooth in transition and just really good looking, but it really offers an enormous amount of stability. Very, very nice. Very nice. As a matter of fact, I like these so much that I think I might send this one to Joe over at what did Joe Steele rename his I just absolutely brain farted on his, I'm gonna look because I don't want to get it wrong. JS Bladecraft. I didn't even have to look. I was like, you know how sometimes you just all of a sudden you go like, wait, what was that? I mean, we had something the other day. We were trying to think of Heidi Klum's name. We're like, hey, what's that chick that did this? And then like 2 days later, we're sitting watching TV, and I went, Heidi Klum. It just came to me. JS Bladecraft. I was just getting ready to hit the button, and then I don't know how I forget these things. But I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to send this one to him to test and review, because he loves testing them new out of the box, just like I do. I'm the same way. And his photography abilities are better than anyone else's, so he's going to make it look really nice while he does it. But let's take this thing out and cut. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need. Oh, it does have a Rockwell 5860. And that's pretty much all we need to know. Let's take it outside. All right, yesterday we had a really weird, random, cloudy day. Today, nothing but blue skies. Whoa! So let's get a good look out at this in the sunshine. That is a really nice knife. That is really, really nice. So I am absolutely digging this thing so far, but we need to find some stuff to cut. All right, so first things first, we want to do a little edge test. There's no better test than does it shave. Let's see. And I have to say, that one is shaving hair. That one, ooh, don't blow off. That one is shaving hair. So is it the most crazy hair popping edge? No. But when it's shaving hair, oh, okay, maybe, okay. I was, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That is crazy hair popping. Okay. I was just going the wrong direction. That is crazy hair popping right there. All right. So, sharpness test. Yeah, I think that's a pass. I think it worked. All right, so let's test. I know I'm supposed to be wearing gloves, but if nobody's telling, I'm not telling either. All right, so let's see here. We're going to do a poke down on the plastic, poke down and pull, get a nice rip, ba-boom, and we want to come across the plastic as well. And a lot of this testing is going to be to make sure that it doesn't end up with a whole bunch of wiggling and moving around from stuff like this. We want to just make sure it's going to be strong and it's going to be able to EDC. It's going to be able to do the tasks that we would normally do. I mean, when people get in packages and they need to open them, it's good to have a knife that's going to open them. And as you can see, it is cutting through. It is cutting through. So are we going to be able to take this and open up these plastic packages, these plastic package straps? Absolutely. Are you going to be able to untie that box of donuts that they tie with the string? Yeah, because that's my favorite part. All right, let's wind this up a little bit. Give ourselves, go from a string to a rope real quick. And we'll see how well this is going to be. What I want to try to do is a push cut first. And the only problem, oh, there we go. The only problem I'm having is this wobbles. And I know because I'm me, I'm going to end up slicing my finger off because that's the way it works. All right, let's try this again. This time we're going to go a lot more layers, a lot more strands. So we're going to end up with a nice heavy duty piece right here. The tighter you wind it, the harder it is. And you can see that it got pretty tough because it didn't unfold itself. It's just trying to twist. It's trying to twist with the times, man. All right, here we go. Let's get that down on the actual edge. I'm running out of room here. Try to hold on with my finger. I don't know if I can. There we go. There we go. My finger is still healing, and right here, that big bump, that's where the tendon came off. So I don't have a lot of strength there yet. So I'm trying to get this stuff done. Let's see here. Let's see. We want to get up here. Bam, that absolutely popped. Look how clean that is. That is really, really nice. So yeah, this is going to be a viable EDC option. When you're talking about EDC, it's that knife that you can take out of your pocket anytime, any day, any way, and make the cut you need to cut. That's what this is. Let's see, I had a sliver in my hand. I still have part of it in there. Hey! And I just it's a medical tool. So So that's good. Where's that little stick I had? Let's see. Let's see if we can't push down some swoops or some curls. Wow, that was a really, really nice curl. Those are really, really nice. And if you don't believe me, I'll bring them up so you can see. Those are some nice curls. We'll do some pulls so you can really see what's happening here. Look at that. That means it has really proper edge geometry. That is blade angle, blade angle, blade angle. Anytime you're getting fine pieces. Am I even in the thing? I can't see, man. I can't see. It's all just a, yeah, I think we're in. Look at that. That is nice. I feel like Bob Ross. Look at that. It's just a happy little curl. So this thing is going to be a task master when it comes to this kind of stuff. I mean, if this is in your pocket and you end up stranded and you have to have an emergency camp out, it's going to help out. It's going to help out. You can make longer weapons like spears and things like that to protect yourself from wild animals, or you can make your hot dog sticks and pit spikes and tent spikes and all that jazz. And it's going to do the job. Not only that, but it's going to do it good looking. It's a really, really nice knife. It's fast. It's good looking. It's smooth. This thing right here, this is one of them A-OK type deals. So when you're talking about EDC and you're talking about something that's going to get you there, something that's going to get the job done, something that's going to be in your pocket and work every time you need to do it, I mean, these things, this company just keeps getting better and better and better, and the materials that they're using are great. They're using great materials. They're not using the CR13s or the MOVs or anything. They're not. They're using really, really good knife steels, G10, ball bearings. Everything they're using is quality. You know, you put a different name on this package and all of a sudden it's $110 somewhere. You know what I mean? All by name. So can I recommend these? Absolutely. So much so that I trust it enough to send it to somebody who is extremely particular. Joe is going to give an absolute honest opinion of the knife. I know he will, and he doesn't even know it's coming yet until he sees this video. So I might have to tag him in it because he might not just watch. But yeah, this is really nice. This is a quality EDC. Not so bad, man. I actually really dig this. I really dig this. Beautiful. So that's NedFoss. That's the Elf. You're going to see the Elf 1 coming through JS Bladecraft. And I can guarantee you it'll be a good video because that's Joe. Hi, I'm Donnie Bialde. Until next knife.